Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. I hope that you're doing well. This is the reading for April 7th. It is a great day to be happy and a great day to see the sun, and I hope that you're getting out looking at everything, okay? So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Please take a look at my playlist for March and April, and that way it can help you. And also, if you like a personal reading, please reach out to me at aNGELGUIDANCETAROT@gmail.com. It's in the description box below, okay? So welcome to my channel. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Remember, this is a general read, just for the general read of Scorpios and anyone connected to the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising, okay? You could be a Cancer and still have Scorpio Moon, if that makes sense. So, let's look at here. I am only here on YouTube, only Real Angel Guidance Tarot. So if you see this channel or this video anywhere else, that is a fake scam channel, okay? Alright, so let's see. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. You might be looking for a job here and you feel like it's just kind of slow right now. Yeah, you might need to be getting into the mindful of, let me get one more. Alright, so you're going to be, if you're in, there's a Lover's card in reverse, just so we can start off in love, or whatever you have done, or with the person you were with, you just made a bad choice here with this person, okay? Alright, so we can look at that in a moment. But just kind of looking at Scorpio, what's coming for you to kind of understand where you're at right now in the past, or the recent past here, going into your current energy. I do see here you might be wanting a job, or you're looking at, and things seems very slow, and it feels like, you know, nothing's going for you. But you do have this boss or somebody that you're going to be connecting with, or that you're going to be connecting with, to be sending a message to you. In love, it's hard to say with love here in the same energy, is because it's like, you know, you want a commitment and this person didn't give it to you, but, you know, they might have just want to call you to control you. So take that as resonate. But I feel like it's more like a job opportunity here for you, Scorpios, or changing investments. Maybe you're buying a house, maybe you're moving, maybe you're looking at something where changing the outlook of your life, okay? So let's look at this energy a little bit more, and then we'll go into your current energy. Now, things may have not been too great for you, because you got the Eight of Swords and the World card here, Scorpio. It feels like, you know, like, yeah, it feels like things is being very slow. Things are not moving for you, and but remember, you're on divine timing here, Scorpio. Alright, so make sure you're looking at this as a energy that you need to make sure you're following the divine timing. And what that means is that sometimes there's your Ten of Pentacles here, sometimes we look at things through a instant gratification feeling, like we want it now, we want it to come to us. But when we're a faithful servant to the universe, in my case, for a servant to God, things feels like it's just procrastinating, you know, things like you don't understand why things happen the way they did, why, you know, that saying goes, everything happens for a reason, that kind of thing. Even if you're moving and you don't get, or if you're trying to buy a house and you don't get that loan, just remember that's divine timing, because that person, place, or thing is not meant for you to have or be in your life, okay? So if you don't get that job you wanted, it means it's pushing you to the job that you're supposed to be getting, okay? If you don't get the partner you want, it's going to push you to the right partner one day. So you're going to have to look at it as a roadmap, okay, for your life here. We can't have instant gratifications. We're all here for a purpose to be here, and but it's really up to us how we're going to choose that, how it's going to go. I mean, if you give up your job, and you want to go be a gypsy and live all over the world, then, you know, God's not going to help you with that, you know. It's just based on what you're thinking. But if you're following the divine timing map line, and you believe in that, and you're watching out for these red flags, these warnings, things that shifts not in your favor, is actually in your favor, okay? So when you see that person not speaking to you, that person not, you don't get the job you want, because somewhere down the road, there's going to be the job that you deserve, okay? And sometimes we're pushed out of situations and love life because we're with the wrong person, like I said earlier. But also you have the Ten of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So you start with your money or your commitment, and you're going to end with money or commitment. So this whole section here, when things are going wrong, when things feel bad, when you're feeling triggered, when you're feeling, like nobody cares, in your feelings here, like you don't feel like nobody cares and there for you, and they're not supporting you. There's going to be this silence for Scorpios, okay? You're going to have to live in silence, whether we like it or not, okay? Because that silence is teaching you, and sometimes, yes, the silence is very loud, but it's also teaching you, Scorpios, who loves you and who doesn't. You know how you have all those friends on Facebook or Instagram, and then when something happens, you need help, where are they? It teaches you this. So bad situation sometimes is clarity to show you who is there for you as a friend, who's there for you as a family member, and who is there for your situation. So you will be okay, because your moment of nobody talking to you, no one helping you, supporting you, it's a time for you in the spiritual realm of things. It's hard to understand, but it's to help us understand who loves us, who doesn't, who's our friends, because everybody can be there for you in the good times, partners, friends. But let you need their help one time. Let's say if you're moving and your friends know you're moving, do they offer, hey, can I come over and help you move? Do they, even if you ask, can you help me move? No, I got something to do. Okay, it reminds me of the Henny Penny story. If you haven't heard that story about the little chicken or hen, Henny Penny, read that story, watch that video. Little kid's story, but it makes sense. And you've got this terrible boss, and you're ready at your end wits to quit this job. And that's because you're feeling it. You're feeling it's time for a change here. But divine timing is everything, okay? But you will have lots of money coming in, new opportunities, that Ten of Pentacles, new opportunity, new job, new growth, all those things. So I know you might be feeling frustrated right now at this moment with those kinds of things, but that's what I'm seeing here with the High Priestess. So you just don't worry as much, okay? I know you can't help it because you're Scorpio, but the isolation is to prepare you, to make you stronger, to make you recognize who loves you, who doesn't, even your family members, even your children. You start seeing it like, wow, why was these people with me? You can be the best mom, best dad, you could be the greatest best friend, help your friends all you can, and then the moment you need them, even your children, your partner, your ex-husband, well, that's probably why they're an ex, but your partners, no, I don't have time for that right now. You'll see clearly who belongs in your life, and only way you're going to see that is when God puts you in a position to show you who loves you, who doesn't. And it also gives them a chance to prove to you that you do love. They do love you. They do care about you. And it's heartbreaking. Okay? So let's see what's coming up in your... so if you're experiencing this right now, this might not be for all Scorpios, but this is the message that's coming through. Your money's going to be fine. Believe in divine timing. Keep your intuition that the faith of God, the faith of angels is going to be there for you. Okay, so let's see what your current energy here is for Scorpio. Yeah, so you're going to be restarting here. You can't see it right now. Alright, you can't see the things that is going to change for you with this Tower in reverse. Yes, you went through a bad thing. Bad. There's the Magician right there. Sorry, the Magician right here. Wanted to poke out at me, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, it's a big disappointment, Scorpio. It's going to show you these people disappointed you left and right. And when you had to come up out of that tower, you were in that tower with these people, and it hurt you badly. But in reverse, you are starting to understand a lot more about your soul light and how people are with you. Seven of Pentacles, again, you're going to be growing something here, reflecting. Seven of Pentacles is about growth, okay? You might have this King of Wands And sometimes people can try to hold you back too, but it might be somebody who might be just a very nice friend here. And the Magician. The Magician is saying, we're going to provide everything you need, Scorpio, don't worry. We're going to give you what you deserve, what you need, but trust in us. Okay, so let's see what this Five of Cups in reverse means. Show me for the Five of Cups. Happiness. Show me for the Tower. I'm going to take one more. Show me for the Tower. I'm going to put it in upright. Show me for the King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? Why is the King of Wands here? It's the person that hurt you. Show me for the Magician. You notice that these are Queen of Wands. Yeah, the failed relationship, the one that's not speaking to you, the one that you had to deal with your own sword. You had to pull the sword out of your back because they thought they betrayed you somehow. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You were dealing with a karmic bad soulmate, a lesson soulmate. You know, when you were disappointed, how you're recovering as your light is coming on, Scorpio. Your light bulb in your mind, how you're resetting yourself, how you're understanding more about yourself than you ever did. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, yes, changes need to be made, good, but if you make the wrong choice, just know it's consequences, right? So, but here I want to stay in the positive, that you're going to make this restart, you're going to analyze the restart, reset for your life to be great. With the Magician being there, you do have the chance and opportunities to, a new opportunity, like I said, a new job, a new opportunity is going to come, a new wish, something you've been wanting to do your whole life, or maybe half your life. But this King of Wands, that divine intervention took you away from this person, because it's the person who broke your heart and played around with your feelings. You got to be careful if you're dealing with that kind of energy right now, because the Magician stepped in, divine energy stepped in to prevent that person to continue to hurt you. You do have here the Queen and King of Swords, very conflictive energy, the way you communicate. There's a lot, it does seem like here with this person that's a karmic lesson, the only thing they gave you was passionate, you know, sexually intimacy, and the only thing, but they have bad communication with you. They betrayed you and they thought options were out there that was better, but you figured it out and you feel betrayed and you ended that cycle. Okay, so let's go into your outcome, what to expect for Scorpios. So this is the breakup that you weren't expecting. Show me the outcome. Let me do this again, sorry. Show me the outcome for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. If you're a cross watcher, you might be having Scorpio in your chart. Please check your placements. And I'm looking for the overall energy for Scorpio was Scorpios. And there's the Ace of Pentacles again in the place in the chair. Oh wow, Scorpio. Amazing. Amazing. Let me show you this. I'm going to pull these two cards down here. In the same placements. You tell me if this is divine timing here. Yeah, so you are going to get your money. You're going to be moving forward. When you feel like you're stuck, this is when divine time is going to step in to help you move forward and make a good decision. Right now you're in decision-making mode of what to do and how to make that decision. There's the King of Wands again. I'm going to put this up here. I just wanted you to see that, Scorpio, how that's lined up in the same placement. Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, and the Chariot reverse. Everything's going to come in alignment for you, Scorpio, okay? Now, this King of Wands that you broke up with, or you may have just been dating, or maybe their intentions were just to get intimacy from you. Temperance stepped in. That this person, could be a fire sign here, but this person that you felt broke up with you, the one that was passionate about you, they still have passion for you. But they had to learn some patience, and they had to learn and sit with the temperate stepping in that it cannot put you in a third party. And they're recognizing that. So whoever that's for, might be different. Okay. I'll put these two aside. Show me more on the outcome for Scorpio. What's the outcome for Scorpio? Everything is divine timing here, Scorpio. That's the way it feels. A Hermit in reverse. Knight of Swords. So you are isolated. You may have felt, why did you choose wrong? Five of Cups again. It's like a repeat of cycle here. Lover's card. I do see the Lover's card I see here. Show me the last card for the Three of Cups. The Fool card taking advantage of you, but you're going to take a new adventure here. Somewhere you want to go. Maybe you might be moving to a new location, taking this whole new beginning, because it's something like you're feeling like, well, if they don't care, I'm just going to go to, you know, you're learning to stand on your own and walk away from people who don't care. You still care. You still love this person. You always will. But some people just can't go on our journeys with us, Scorpio. Even their children. You know, they can abandon you. Partners abandon. Those people are not supposed to be there. And this is your chance to recreate the whole life that you want. Shifting into a new beginning. You're in a rebirth stage. King of Pentacles again. Remember how you had this King of Pentacles in reverse up here? Well, now the King of Pentacles is on the upright. So you will be getting money. You will be meeting somebody who has a job or something like that. You also in the Two of Wands. Remember, all decisions you make is your decision, and all decisions has an action, has a positive or consequences. Okay, so make sure you're making good decisions. But I do feel like you're going to be taking a new beginning somewhere. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be Page of Wands again in the reverse. You're still cutting off this person who has taught, you know, you're just going no contact, and you feel like that's the best way to be. And you're tired of the burdens. You're tired of the stress. And the Seven of Cups, you're not going to be nobody's option, or nobody didn't select you. That's okay, because you select yourself. And you select yourself as an Empress, and you are going to move forward. In the Eight of Wands here, love yourself more than ever. That's what I feel. You're going to put the trust in yourself. Before you didn't trust yourself or your judgment, but now you do. So you're coming up as the Empress with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you got both the Empress with some of you might be want to have a baby here. But the Empress is about changing the world, making the world a better place. Eight and Nine of Wands here. This is something where it seems like the feeling of moving forward and having hope. And because it's about you, Scorpio. It's about you loving your life, loving who you are, and just living for the moment for yourself. And that's the way it feels here, okay? So that's your reading, Scorpio. But remember who you are. Who you are and what you're about and what you want to do with your life here. But I do feel like you might be in a rut right now, or a hard place, or a shadow side of you right now, dealing with a lot of stressful events and a lot of things that people have done and said and put you in a situation that you never thought you would be in. But it's okay, because this was a divine sealment from the universe, from God itself, to show you that these people only wanted the benefits from you, whether it's financial or for the time being to take advantage of you, whatnot. Because if someone truly loves you, Scorpio, like you love people, right? They're going to be around. They're going to hang around you. They're not going to leave your life. Now, of course, might not talk to you every day, but you're going to know it in your heart. But I do feel like there's somebody out there that has been struggling with maybe feeling abandoned by their own children, or you might be feeling abandoned by your partner, someone you love deeply. if I'm touching you or this person may have done you wrong, just understand the universe and God is showing you this so you can progress forward, go forward to a better life for yourself. Because those people cannot go with you in your future. Okay? So it's kind of a very different kind of reading here, but I just want to say that because the people that went no contact with you, the people who hurt you, the people who betrayed you here with the Ten of Swords, who betrayed the Empress, who fumbled you, who dismissed you. The universe had to get these people out because where their universe is taking you, they cannot go with you. With this God or magician, whoever you believe in. But the moment you get rewarded, when you get happiness again, when they see you doing well, when they see you thriving, they're going to wonder, what happened to Scorpio? I thought Scorpio was broken. I thought Scorpio would be begging me. I thought Scorpio would hunt me down and want me to be with them. No, you go, you're divine empress, emperor or empress. You're on your own path, Scorpio. And most Scorpios, 99.9%, walks alone for a while. We get isolated. We have to be alone. And that's our rebirth. That's our death to the past. And that's why it happens. And it transforms us into the next leveling up in life. But it definitely shows you who's your friends, who loves you, friends, family, partners. You will see that those people in your divine spirit of the Empress doesn't belong with you. Even if your own kids. If your grandkids, whoever it is. You have learned to walk alone and deal with. Is it sad sometimes? Yes. Is it lonely sometimes? Yes. But you do tell yourself, I'd rather be alone than be with people who have this only there to hurt me. So you're in that rebirth. And then when the rebirth is what I'm talking about, is in that isolation to reconnect to yourself, to your new beginning, to who you are, and to make you realize a lot of things about other people. Alright, Scorpio, so that's what I have for you. So if you find this reading, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. I look forward to talking to you. And make sure you hype my channel, please. And it helps me here on the algorithms. I hope this helped you emotionally. If it touched your spirit, touched your heart, please let me know in the comments. And give me that thumbs up, okay, Scorpio? Seeing in love and beautiful light. I hope this reading helps you heal. I hope it helps you realize who loves you and who doesn't. And you got to make a choice. Okay? Send in love, light, beautiful spirits. Take care. Bye-bye.